Hello there lovely crafters, it's Terry from Veegstez Creates back with some more crafty inspiration for you. So if you watched yesterday's video, you'll have seen that I was giving you some inspiration for part of Spellbinders' new release. So I was kindly sent the products from the Boo dance party, which were the haunted house and all these little additions, a dancing ghost and a dancing mummy. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it at the end for you. So today I had another idea about what I wanted to do using the haunted house. So I basically used the leftovers, the purple and the gold from the card that I made yesterday to do like a drop shadow. So you've got like a purple haunted house with a gold drop shadow, and then I used a different colour, slightly different colour gold to paper piece in the windows and whatnot. So I also used this stencil, this full moon stencil from Spellbinders, because I just thought that would look amazing against you know, a striking inky sky and haunted house. And then I think I absolutely love the hot foil cover plate. In fact, I'll show you here what it looks like. So it's called the Hypnotic Foil Plate, and it falls right up to the edge, and it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's absolutely stunning, and I think it works perfectly with this release. So for example, one of the cards I made yesterday was this, and you can see it works absolutely perfectly with the Boo Party release. But I think, I mean, I'm a bit thrifty, and I think if you're going to invest in something that costs like a bit of chunk of money, and we know that like hot foil plates and background dies, things that have got a lot of metal to them, do cost a little bit more. So I wanted to show you some inspiration of how they can be used in a non-haunted way or a non-Halloween type way. So I've made these two cards. So here I have used Aura. So the colour there is Aura, Prism, Prism. And this one is Moon Dust. So this one is very tone on tone, and that one is obviously the same or a similar colour. No, it's actually the same colour, but it looks different because this has got the silvery pattern on it. So what I'm going to do in today's video is show you how to make all three of these cards. So yeah, I also wanted to show you, if you haven't done any stitching on dies, like the lovely effect that can be created by stitching onto cardstock, which is one of my new addictions along with hot foiling. So if you settle yourself back, grab yourself a cuppa or a cool drink if you're in the midst of the heat wave like we are in the UK, and watch me make these three cards. Okay, so let's get started. I apologise for the sound of the fan in the background, but we are in the midst of a horrible heat wave in the UK at the moment, and I really do not like heat. My body does not like heat, so I'm powering on through. So the card that I showed you in yesterday's video was this one, where I used the Hypnotic Hot Foil Plate as the background for the haunted house. So as you know, it's good to be thrifty, I thought that today I would use the leftover cutouts and slightly offset like that to give like a golden glow on a purple haunted house. And for this I'm going to use the Spellbinders layered full moon stencil set. So it's got these 4 stencils here, and then it's got the centre as well. So I'm going to ink these up in these teal kind of colours, and then I'm going to put a bit of temporary adhesive on the back of that and put that over there. And then I'm going to do a bit of an ink blended sky, and then I'll put the castle and stuff on. So according to the guide, you just use various sort of, well, you can use any shades really. I'd consider doing it in sort of white and yellow and gold, but I do love teal, and I think that that will look really nice. So it's really handy. It's got these little holes to show you, to make sure you're keeping it in the correct orientation, and they're even numbered for you. So I'm using my Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station, which I just find really helpful for doing stenciling and things like this, things like that even. And then I'm going to just work my way through these colours. I'm going to stop speaking now. I'm going to put some music on and fast forward the video so you can watch me doing this, assembling this card. Sit back and enjoy. Okay, so while the ink is drying on the spooky haunted house card, I'm going to show you how to use the gorgeous hypnotic background to make a non-Halloween card. So what I've done here is I've used some lovely sort of aqua pearlescent cardstock and some prism hot foil. Which is gorgeous. It's kind of silver, but it's got an AB finish to it. It's absolutely beautiful, and I wanted it to cover the whole front of an A2 card. So I've got that there, and then I've got this high that's from a recent release that I had bought and previously stitched up. This is using some silver thread from Spellbinders, and these colours work perfectly together. And I've also got this, I was playing with my hot foil machine and my first ever play with my new glimmer system, and I did some reverse foiling using the rectangular plate that's from Spellbinders, and I got this "Love You My Friend," and I just thought that that would be a perfect sentiment to go with this. So, and then I thought, just to add a little bit of something extra, I just picked out some gems. I've got loads of different gems from different companies, but these are Santoro gorgeous ones, and I've got some beautiful gorgeous colours, and this sort of aqua teal one goes perfectly with this pearlescent card. So I'm going to pop one of these in each of these. So again, I'll put some music on and fast forward the process for you, and you can watch me produce this gorgeous card. go, our lovely simple hello to a friend card. I am just so in love with stitching on cards. I think Spellbinders have got such amazing dies that make it really easy for you. It's like someone receiving this card would think, wow, you know, like so much time and effort has gone into that, and like it really hasn't. Like, it doesn't take too long to do the stitching on a small piece like this at all, and the hot foiling's a really quick process. So there's the first completed example for today's video. Obviously we're waiting on the ink to dry on the first project, so that will be the one that we finish, and now I'm going to move on to the next project. Okay, so for the third card, it's going to be all about tone on tone. So again, I've used the same gorgeous pearlescent aqua card, but I've used this beautiful what's it called, moon dust. So it's like it's got that AB finish, so it changes in the light, but it's sort of colours of aqua, blue, teal, silver even, where you can contrast that against the prism, which is predominantly silver, but it does have bits of other colours in. So this is obviously sort of clean and simple, classy, elegant, but then contrasting with the pink. This one is going to be very elegant. I'm kind of taking inspiration from the pack, to be honest. This outer decorative edge is actually is pierced using a different die, and the artist who's created this hasn't stitched those elements. I'd love to get my hands on that die, so I'll have to try and figure out what that is, but essentially with this kit you get this gorgeous large flower, a smaller bloom, 2 leaves, and some foliage. So what I'm going to do is, I've got this Centura Pearl Hint of Silver card, and I'm going to embroider it with silver thread, so the same as that. So that's tone on tone. This is going to be tone on tone, and then I'm going to cut a bunch of these out in vellum. So it's going to be very much a tone on tone, subtle, classy card. So I'm going to quickly run these through the die cutting machine off screen and stitch up these little beauties, and I'll be back in a moment to show you me making the arrangement and sticking all the bits down. So see you back in a mo. Okay, so I stuck down the tone on tone panel onto an American size A2 4¼ by 5½ inch square side opening card. I stitched up the florals and the leaves and the little bloom, and then I've just backed it with some Tonic Studios Majestic Gold, which is gorgeous pearlescent cardstock, and then I've cut the little foliage elements from just some white vellum, which looks really pretty. So this is kind of the design that I'm going for. I'm going to have one of the blooms flat and one of them raised on some foam pads, just for a bit of dimension. And then I had foiled a bunch of sentiments, and I thought this one, Here's a Virtual Birthday Hug, would be perfect to put across this card around this kind of position. Obviously I'm going to have to get creative with foam tape there and just glue that bit in place, but we'll figure that out. So I'll now put some music on for you and speed the video up so you can watch me create this little beauty. So there we go, the finished card. Very tone on tone, elegant, simple. Yeah, that's really my kind of style of card, really. I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. So now it's time to finish off the haunted house card, as all of the ink has dried. So I've prepped that, so let's get and finish that card, shall we? So here we go, 3 more cards from the Boo Dance Party collection, all using the these two using the beautiful Hypnotic Hot Foil Cover Plate die, and this one using the Haunted House die, along with the Full Moon layering stencil. The extra things that I've used are obviously the high, and some sentiments, and this collection of floral blooms, and another sentiment as well. So I will list the different products that I've used in the description box below. I will put my affiliate link there as well, so if you purchase any products through the Spellbinders affiliate link, then that gives me a small commission from anything that you purchase at no extra cost to yourself, and it just helps me to support my channel. So I really do appreciate it when anyone chooses to purchase through my affiliate links. So if you've got any questions at all about anything to do with this video, feel free to ask. I love to have a chat in the comments with you, and if anything was unclear or anything like that. And yeah, I just really hope that you enjoyed it. I'm going to put here a link to the video that was up yesterday, and I'll also put a link to my recent craft haul video, which you might like to see, where I bought loads and loads of goodies. Lots of them were Spellbinders. So that's all from me today, Terry, and I will see and speak to you soon with some more crafty goodness. Bye for now.